Right now, I want his body to rest. That's what I want, to finally just see my boy. I haven't been able to see him since yesterday morning. And I just want to lay him to rest. I want to see my boy. And it's hard waiting to see my son.
The mother of an 8-year-old boy remembering her son tonight. Deputies say Lionel Cervantes ran from a classroom yesterday at Bells Crossing Elementary School. His body later found in a nearby pond. Today, the coroner ruling his death an accidental drowning.
And tonight, a vigil for Lionel just one day after that frantic search ended in tragedy.
Lionel's mother spoke exclusively with WYFF News 4 ahead of that vigil. Nate Stanley joins us live in Simpsonville tonight with more. Nate.
That vigil ended here around 8 p.m. tonight, but for hours after the majority of the crowd had left, Lionel's mother and a few close family members sat behind me alone. They cried, they prayed together. We spoke with his mother today as she's remembering his life.
Leo was a beautiful child. He was fearless. He would say hi to everyone. There's times when he would say hi to an adult.
That's how Dalia Cervantes is remembering her 8-year-old son, Lionel. He drowned in a pond after going missing from school on Thursday.
And he would give random hugs out of nowhere to people. He would be like, hey, I love you. And people would be like, oh my God.
On Friday, Dalia was joined by dozens of family and friends outside of Bells Crossing Elementary School. Family members held each other, praying together or by themselves, children placing Spider-Man toys along the memorial, others leaving candles and flowers.
You can't believe it because they're in school, right? Her son was in school. She dropped off her son thinking, she was gonna pick him up at 5, the time that he's out.
A rock outside of the school was also painted in memory of Leo with a Spider-Man mask and the words, "Forever in our hearts." A day later and still processing Thursday's tragedy, Dalia is still asking questions from the school district and calling for justice.
I saw the video and it's complete negligence. It's not fair that Leo had to lose his life this way, the way they found him, I want justice for Leo, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to fight for my son because it's not fair.
Now, the Greenville County School District sent us a statement late this afternoon that reads in part, "Our initial review indicates decisions by school personnel were made rapidly, reflected the urgency of the circumstances, and were in line with their training and knowledge of the student." Reporting in Simpsonville, Nate Stanley, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Nate. Turning to the investigation into the little boy's death, Greenville County Schools says it's beginning an internal investigation tonight. The sheriff's office says it does not expect any charges to be filed. This afternoon, the coroner ruled Lionel's death as an accidental drowning. They say they believe he was in the water for an hour and did not find any signs of trauma or foul play.
What needs to happen right now is to have some debriefs with everyone who may have seen something and talk to them.
Students and staff were back in school today with counselors on hand.
A GoFundMe has been created to help pay for Lionel's funeral. People have shown so much support. The donations have exceeded their funding goal. Many local businesses like Papa's and Beer on Haywood Road are helping out. Lionel's mother, Dalia, used to work there. The employees saying they are still close friends. They tell us they will do whatever they can to help her.
Dalia being a good friend of ours, it's the easiest way for us to contribute, even though, very hard on her part, but, I feel that maybe businesses can help out families in tough times nowadays.
The GoFundMe goal was $25,000. So far, it has raised more than $77,000.